What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. This is one of the weekends that I didn't upload anything because I was just honestly pretty busy. I was driving back and forth and also studying for exams, so I just wasn't in one place to film anything. But I'm ready to get back into the markets, and this video is going to be a weekly recap, kind of going into what I'm looking for in the upcoming week. And it's going to be similar to kind of the stuff that we were also targeting last week, and just kind of like how I do a weekly analysis that makes me that 15K per month. You know, how you analyze the market that allows you to prepare for different scenarios. The main thing, the most important thing is, first of all, starting from the highest time frame that there is a relevant inefficiency on, and then finding what's above, what's below. So I wouldn't say the targets above exist on like a weekly time frame. The only thing above would be like all-time highs or like this candle without a wick. So that's actually going to be our first weekly target. Our most significant weekly target is going to be taking out this high right here of this previous weekly candle once this opens in 2 hours. So that's going to be my first weekly target, and then I scale down. What's relevant on like buy side, that would be this weekly fair value gap. We know that there's nothing lower. There is this order block, but I doubt price is actually aiming to run into that. We obviously also used the wick of this order block already and like literally stopped perfectly at around the midpoint, which also aligned with the immediate rebalance on the 1 month time frame. So I'm tossing a lot of words out here that I'm just kind of expecting you guys to learn. If you're not familiar with them, there's plenty of YouTube videos. I'm also working on uploading more videos on the actual terminology and stuff that I use, because if you guys start watching my videos, you're gonna have to understand it. For me, it's kind of like, it's just my language right now. Like, I can speak in these terms and I kind of expect you to understand them because I've been doing it for so long. It's kind of normal to me. But to you guys that may be unfamiliar with a lot of this stuff, it's very simple. Everything is very simple. It takes a very long time to actually like learn how to apply it in different scenarios, but the actual concepts to learn them and the theory behind them are super simple. Fair value gaps, IFEGs, all of that is super simple. Immediate rebalance is very simple. And so you guys got it. You know, just go search up a video, come back here, and kind of apply it here. I'm trading gold, and I used to do a weekly analysis for other pairs, but I realized, like, why would I do that? If I'm going to be educating you guys, I want you guys to honestly be trading the same exact thing as me so that you guys can send, like, the same trades. And, like, once you learn my model, I'll be seeing all of you guys taking the same exact trades as me if your analysis is correct. And if you're wrong, you go look at what I did, and then you can see, oh, this is what I may have missed. This is something that I didn't even notice, or I traded at the wrong time. You know, and that's the best learning that you will have, the best learning experience. So I do recommend you guys do that. So immediate rebalance means that the wick came down and prevented a new fair value gap from forming. So once it started moving back up, I realized, hey, it's actually going to respect this weekly fair value gap. So the next week that opens is likely going to expand. So I'm already with a bullish narrative, especially because we have this target up here. And so once this opens, I'm going to be saying, hey, are we going to start running right away? Or are we going to try to do something else? Are we going to consolidate a little bit? I like that this last candle closed bearish, and then we also created these highs right below this fair value gap right here. So my first target into the week is probably going to be like tapping into the weekly fair value gap and beginning to expand. And then once I get IFEGs, because like I said, I love that this last candle is bearish, because there's going to be a lot of bearish fair value gaps that we can use as confirmation to go higher. So my first target is going to be taking out these highs and entering into this fair value gap. My second target is going to be closing above this bearish fair value gap and then creating an IFEG. Next daily candle is likely to open from here, and then we're actually going to use the IFEG to go higher towards this target. So that's kind of like my weekly analysis and my expectation for the week. Obviously, I will adapt if I see, hey, we're actually respecting this. The daily candle closed inside of it instead of above it. So there's also this bearish IFEG. So if it closes respecting this lower one and respects this higher IFEG, then I'd be a little scared and I'd start thinking, hey, are we going to start switching over to a bearish narrative? Is there a lower target that I was not seeing? Are we still economically bearish on gold? But that's not the case right now. You know, we got a beautiful run after filling the lowest target on the monthly level, and this month is seasonally bullish. So I'm expecting that we actually do expand, because you guys will see that the monthly candle is literally bearish right now. So if this is seasonally one of the biggest months, like we already started off with a huge bullish run in the early stages of this month, and so if we are indeed bullish, as like extremely bullish in this month, and this month does aim to close somewhere up here, then buying from this weekly fair value gap is going to be one of the highest probability buys of not just the week, but it could be the highest probability buy of a few months. Like it can continue to expand for an entire few weeks for sure. So yeah, I am going to be looking to get a great position in so that I can actually take advantage of it when it does start running. That's what I'm looking for in this week. Very simple. Not going to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to adapt to everything else. So I'm bullish because of, first of all, filling the lowest bullish target, respecting the weekly fair value gap, a bunch of targets that were not tapped at all, and some highs right below those targets. So once market opens, we're going to definitely get a beautiful run. I'll catch you guys later. Be sure to follow the Instagram. Drop a subscribe on this YouTube channel if you want to see more trade recaps. If you love trading gold, I will genuinely teach you guys how to master gold. Like I've literally traded gold for the last 5 years, and I've never switched anything up. And now you see me having some crazy wins because gold is genuinely a pair that runs really nicely. So if you can catch it on both sides, sell side and buy side, you will win a lot better than like most other pairs, because the moves are huge. The moves are really huge. And it's also leaning towards buy side. So if you're primarily taking buys, then you will be in the profit most of the time. It makes things a lot easier. And what you're basically just looking for is like scenarios where price is out of place. Right now, it's a bearish monthly candle. This is out of place. So we're looking for now it to come back and start running on buy side again, because it's been running down a little bit too hard. But yeah, clean up your charts, do an analysis, send it in the Discord, which is going to be linked below, and I'll let you guys know how you did. Catch you guys in the next week.